Hi there, my name is Addison Otto, and I am starting this YouTube channel for our farm, Otto Ranch. We are located in Princeton, Minnesota, and we raise grass-fed beef, and sometimes we do meat chickens, and then for ourselves we've got some egg-laying birds, and an assortment of other animals. We've got horses, as you can see behind me, a couple mules, some sheep, and a goat. And this is just kind of to document, I guess, our journey. We raise South Pole cattle, and up here in Minnesota, they do great, and I'll definitely introduce you to the cows. But I wanted to start this YouTube channel because, actually yesterday and the day before, I attended grazing school put on by the Sustainable Farming Association in Verndale, Minnesota. And Greg Judy was there and gave some presentations, and we visited some other farms that are doing similar practices to ours. And there's a lot of farms out there that are doing this type of work and raising their animals sustainably. And I think the more that we can highlight those, the better. And kind of get the word out that there's this opportunity to raise your animals, ethically and sustainably. And I've had a Facebook page for my farm for a few years, and just thought it was probably about time that I start a YouTube channel. You would think that I'd be all over this, because I'm in my mid-20s, and it seems like something that my generation would be totally into, but I have totally not been into starting something like this and documenting what we're going through. But I also think that we've had some trial and error things that we've implemented on the farm, and if I can help anyone else avoid some of the mistakes that we've made, I think that could make a difference for some people who are starting out. So the purpose of this YouTube channel is not to say that we're doing everything right and we know best. In fact, I'll probably highlight some of the stupid things that we've done and some of the things that could have definitely been done better the first time, but hopefully you can learn from my mistakes, and hopefully you can learn from some of the good things that we do too. But I'm not interested in sugarcoating anything or having rosy glasses on. Like, I want to just show you kind of the day in and day out, and then long term what we've done, what worked and what hasn't. And yeah, I just kind of want to share our story, and hopefully people find it entertaining, if anything, but hopefully it's useful too. But I'll give you a little tour of the farm and what we've got going on. So as far as large animals go, we have cattle and we have horses. We rotate both of those on pasture. We don't rotate them together though. So behind me here, I do have like kind of a sacrifice dry lot area for my horses here, and like all winter they're kind of confined to this area. That's something that I want to change, so we'll get into that this winter here. Hi buddy. But we've got previous years we've had 3 pastures that we rotate the horses through during the summer. This year we upped it to 4 pastures, and then we started segregating some of those pastures out so that we could get the horses moving more. Because if any of you have horses, hi, that's my mule, Bullseye. This is my mule, Harvey. But anyways, as I was saying, if any of you have horses, you know that horses are super picky in what they'll eat. But I've found that if you rotate their grazing and shrink them down to smaller pastures, they'll actually eat it down better, and they won't be quite as selective. We still go through and we do hi Harvey. We do cut the pastures and kind of brush hog them probably once a year. But yeah, you can definitely improve your horse pasture health by rotationally grazing. So it's not just cattle, you can rotationally graze with horses too. And hopefully we can continue that practice and continue to kind of shrink those pasture sizes down. I did it some this year, but I probably wasn't as consistent as I should have been. So next summer, I'm gonna put in a little more time and, really try to improve that. Hi, buddy. Mules are amazing. If you don't have a mule, I'd highly recommend. It's like having a puppy dog. But yeah, this is Ranger. You just met Harvey. This is Mocha. I got Mocha when I was 13 and he was 5. And he's 18 now, so do the math. And then, Bullseye's going back in the barn, but Bullseye is my, Bullseye is my 30-year-old mule. Here, buddy. There he is, old man. Yeah, he's about 30 years old. I got both Bullseye and Harvey from a mule and donkey rescue in Malacca, Minnesota called Save the Braes Donkey Rescue. Unfortunately, Save the Braes closed this year, and they're in the process of closing because donations have been down. But man, I highly recommend to you all to support animal rescues for horses or those types of animals. But yeah, they're pretty good boys. They've been through it though, so that wasn't very nice. All right, I'll introduce you to some more animals next. Well, I told you all that we raise South Pole cattle, and here they are, folks. They're doing well in Minnesota. I've also got a Jersey and a Jersey South Pole cross in the mix here, or I guess a couple Jersey South Pole crosses. But they're grazing down some hayland for us right now that we didn't feel like cutting a 4th time and needed a little trim, a little off the top. So they're doing some cleanup for us. But we can go closer and I'll introduce you to some of the cows a little more up close. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, so when I started off with cows, I actually started with my Jersey cow just for fun. But when we got into beef cows, we got Hereford, South Pole, South Devon crosses. We got 2 bred cows. And actually the story's kind of funny because my parents had bought my younger sister a piano, like a pretty expensive piano, because she's really big into music. That's her hobby. And my hobby is raising livestock. And so my parents felt bad that they got my sister this fancy, expensive piano. So they bought me 2 bred cows to make up for it. I'm not complaining. I think that was the best gift I could have gotten. But anyways, I still have those original cows because we've been farming here for like 4 or 5 years now. And this is one of them. This right here is Belle. She is the absolute corner post of my herd. She's amazing. I'm just letting her hang out and rest right now because it's some nice sunshine going on and she's hanging out. But yeah, Belle, can't say enough good things about her. Short legs, very deep, huge gut capacity. I mean, out of this world. But I've kept a lot of daughters back from Belle here, and she's starting to get up there now, but cannot rely on, like you rely on her, I rely on her so much. She's has a calf every single year, never needs help, takes great care of her calf. I mean, the best cow. Absolutely love her. This here is Caroline. So if you remember, Belle is the first one I introduced you to. This is her daughter. She is a little bit higher percentage South Pole. She's over 50%. We don't know exactly what percentage Belle is at, but she was crossed to a South Pole bull. This is what we got. Look at that shine. This cow is amazing. She's so beautiful. She's got gut capacity for days. She's probably one of my favorites from our herd. And then she's got a daughter who's in here. Oh, right here. This one on the outside, that's her daughter. So she would be at 75% or higher South Pole, percentage South Pole. This guy right here is my bull. We just picked him up from Missouri this summer. We call him Romeo. He's 16 months old. He's registered as a 50% South Pole, but he's out of full blood stock. I personally don't really care about papers. I just care about having that phenotype that we're going after. So I mean, for 16 months, he looks like a bull. You know, he still has weight to put on the shoulders there. But look at the depth on him in his chest. I mean, you can just see, yeah, he's a good looking guy. He's got wrinkles on the tail head already. He's got, that skin hanging down on the chest. I mean, he's gonna be an absolute beauty. So, you know, I'll report back on him next year and in the fall when it's breeding season again, so you can see how he has improved. But yeah, I think he's beautiful. I think he's going to turn out to be an amazing herd bull. In years previous, we would always rent our bull for 60 days and then send him back to his owner, who his name is Dave Zumberg, and he raises South Pole cattle in Little Falls, Minnesota. He is a family friend, and I would consider my mentor. So he's been amazing, but he's given us a great deal on renting a bull every year, and it was high time that we bought one of our own and invested in that, because, you know, having a good bull, that's kind of, again, the foundation of your herd, having a beautiful herd. So I'm really excited to see how this bull turns out, and more to come on that. Thank you for watching my first YouTube video about Otto Ranch. If there's any specific topics that people want to know more about, certain things you want to learn more about, definitely feel free to leave me a comment, and I will consider making a video about that. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.